Industrial action, a fundamental right or an inconvenience to be legislated against? That's the debate facing the People's Parliament next.
If you're looking for a used car, let your Rover dealer look for you. He has immediate access to over 5,000 quality used Rovers. Not only will he find precisely the one you want, but he can ensure it's been checked and approved by a specialist Rover inspector before you take delivery. At Rover dealers, we care enough to take all the worry out of acquiring a used car. Well, nearly all.
Marlon Brando was Hollywood's wild one. How did he become its biggest star?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
At last, you can find out from Brando himself, exclusively on The Guardian, all this week.
In a perfect world, there'd be no such thing as traffic jams. Traffic cones wouldn't exist. You'd never see a red light, and always find a parking space. But driving isn't really like this. So we developed Shell Helix, a range of oils specially designed to make sure that at least your engine runs perfectly smoothly. Oil for the real world.
In the perfect world, the roads are absolutely clear again.
Have you noticed how beautiful women always look so natural? But sometimes even nature needs a helping hand. So we've introduced a new generation of Nivea Visage, formulated with today's advanced ingredients, such as the liposomes and vitamin E found in our Liposome Day Cream. For naturally beautiful face care you can rely on, Nivea Visage cleansers, toners and moisturizers. Nivea Visage.
Don't worry, Colin, it'll be there.
DHL?
No problem, sir. Can do.
At DHL, we never forget that whenever we deliver your package, we are delivering something more important. Your promise.
We've got copiers of all sizes for all kinds of enterprises, kind of big and kind of little, kind of somewhere in the middle. Take a gander at this figure, makes your copies 4 times bigger. You'll have all their eyelids batting when they see you photostating. The widest range you've ever seen. Copy, copy, copy goes the Canon machine. If your company's only teething, all you need's this tiny wee thing for the...
Whatever the size of your business, if anyone can, Canon can.
But boy, is it gonna get hotter!
New Invisible Ultra from Bodyform has ultra soft sides so you don't feel it. It's ultra thin so you don't see it. And because it's ultra reliable, you can do whatever you want.
My insurance service gave me an excellent quote.
Call the insurance service now on 0800 989898 to see how much you could save.
At Thomson, we know that what you want from a holiday may be very different to what they want. That's why we'll do anything we can to make everybody happy. Activities for them, relaxation for you. Entertainment for them, relaxation for you. Adventure for them, relaxation for you. Because at Thomson, your holiday means the world to us.
Blitz, the show that brings you the best of the week's American football action, plus all the stateside razzmatazz. Going behind the scenes on the scandal, Blitz profiles the teams, the big-name stars, and those mega-buck deals. Gazzetta Football Italia for a roundup of the week's action from the world's Premier League, with offerings from Gazza himself and our man in Italy, James Richardson. The ball's at your feet, Saturday mornings from 9:45 on 4.
Now on 4, 100 members of the public who make up the People's Parliament. This programme was first shown last Saturday.
On the People's Parliament tonight, should workers in essential services be banned from striking? Proposing the motion is property consultant Chris Brown. Opposing is engineer and former shop steward Norman Smith. Which of these men will win the hearts and minds of the People's Parliament?
Welcome again to the People's Parliament. As the TUC gathers this weekend for its annual shindig, we examine one of the fundamental tenets of British trade unionism, the right to strike. The abolition of the right for workers in essential services, like health and transport, to withdraw their labour has been mooted now for some time by industrialists and politicians. This summer's rail strike has pushed these proposals to the forefront of the political agenda.
And for this week's People's Parliament, workers from essential industries, including some striking rail track employees, have been invited to view the proceedings from the Strangers' Gallery.
What do you think of the motion?
I totally oppose the motion itself. It's a fundamental right, but we do have the right to withdraw our labour. People have fought and died for it, and I think it's absolutely ludicrous situation if we ever lost it. As I say, we're signalmen and employed by a rail track. We've negotiated for over 7 years. If you can negotiate as much as you want, but if people aren't listening, then you've always got that fundamental right.
Can you understand any of the logic, if you like, behind the motion?
I understand the logic, but I don't agree with it. I have a way of thinking that, as I see it, it's a fundamental right. It's something that we all need. It's a last resort. Don't forget, it's always a last resort going on strike. Nobody wants to go on strike. Nobody needs it. But I'm not prepared to sell my birthright.
But would a ban be an outright attack on our basic democratic rights, or would it lead to a more pragmatic and modern approach to industrial relations? That is for the People's Parliament to decide.
The motion before the People's Parliament is that workers in essential services should not have the right to strike. Government ministers and the influential Institute of Directors say the British are
of a county town, Malmesbury, and his affectionate portrait of retirement by the